Good morning students, welcome to your English 2 class today. Today I'll be taking you paragraph writing. What is paragraph writing? You know, you have done it so many times. Paragraph writing is writing a paragraph. But then again there are basic rules that you need to follow while writing a paragraph. Okay. So a paragraph is a number of sentences grouped together and relating to one topic or a group of related sentences that develop a single point. So a paragraph is all about writing about one topic. You cannot talk about two topics in one paragraph. You need to stick to one topic. Sentences are so organized that at the end of the paragraph they all look to be knit together. It's like how you knit a sweater, like how mommy knits a sweater with needles. In the same way you also need to knit your sentences together and bring your sentences together. They should look like one sweater, not four sweaters bringing them together, right? It should look as one sweater. They present a common idea. There is one topic means one idea. Now, essential features of a good paragraph. Your paragraph should have 4 essential features. There should be 4 important things that you need to remember, keep in mind while writing a paragraph. The first one is unity, then we have coherence, then we have emphasis, and then we have variety. These are the 4 features of a good paragraph. You can write any paragraph, but to write a good paragraph, you need to follow these 4 features. That is unity, coherence, emphasis, and variety. Now let's see what is unity. The first and foremost important feature to be observed in constructing a paragraph is that it must deal with one topic or idea. We can achieve unity by stating the theme of the paragraph in a sentence right at the beginning. We may call this sentence the topic sentence. So whatever you are going to speak about, write that in the first sentence of your paragraph. This is very, very important. And then on that one sentence that you write at the beginning of a paragraph, you enhance, you build on that sentence that you're writing in the beginning of the paragraph. Next is coherence. Coherence means that all the sentences in a paragraph should be well connected to each other as well as to the central theme. It suggests that each sentence should naturally follow the previous sentence and should naturally lead to the next one. If we write in a systematic manner, we should be able to achieve coherence. If it is not coherence, then it is nonsense. Yes, like I give you biosketch, right? I give you biosketch. I give you many topics in biosketch, many points in biosketch, and sometimes I tell you that these points are in random order. You have to put them in order and write. Now, if you write about, in the first sentence, you write about John Keats died in this year, then his books were this. So will that make any kind of sense? So how do we usually begin a biosketch? By writing the birth date. You cannot write the death date first. Yes, that will not be coherent. So you need to make a paragraph coherent, easy to understand, and one sentence should follow the next sentence in sequence. In sequence. If I give you a whole story, all jumbled up paragraphs, imagine in one story you have about 15-20 paragraphs, and all those paragraphs I mix up and write. So it will not make sense to you. It will not be easy to understand that. So each paragraph comes after the next. You have to follow a certain sequence. And if you follow a certain sequence, then this is coherent. This is understood. It is easy to understand for the reader. So you must follow coherence. And always follow the theme. Stick to the theme. Whatever paragraph topic is given to you, stick to that theme. Stick to that topic. Do not waver, do not go away to any other topic. Emphasis. Next point is emphasis. In order to create a proper impression on the reader, each sentence should be given its due importance and emphasis. Every sentence in a paragraph is important. If it is not important, that means it does not belong there. If you write a sentence just for the sake of writing a sentence, that means it does not belong there. So each sentence should be important. Like in a family, father, mother, brother, sister, all are important. Same way, in a sentence, each sentence is important. Each has to have its importance or emphasis. You must lay stress, you must lay importance on each sentence. Then we have variety. Variety. All the sentences framed in a paragraph should not be of the same length or follow the same structure. There should be a variety in sentence construction so that the paragraph does not become dull. If we have to write a paragraph on a given subject, we can proceed as follows, and they've given you how to make variety in a sentence or in a paragraph. They have given you some kind of variety that you can follow here in the book on page 129. Think about the subject and write down all the points. So you will have time. So before writing a paragraph, think about the points. What points can I add here? You jot whatever points come to your mind, you just jot them down. Afterwards, we'll see how to bring them in sequence. Suggesting the central theme, then arrange these points in a systematic manner. After you get all the points, then arrange. Okay, this is number 1. Okay, death, this should be the last one. Okay, his work, okay, this should be number 3. So you put down the numbers, you arrange them in systematic order. If you think it proper, begin your paragraph with the topic sentence, suggesting the central theme. Develop your subject in well-connected sentences. Like I told you, like how you knit your sweater. In that way, connect one sentence to another sentence. Then it will make sense. Otherwise, your paragraph will not make sense. Give variety to your sentences. They should not be too long or too short. Don't write one sentence very long, 3 lines, and the next sentence is 5 words. That will not do. So keep your sentences average size. They should have different patterns as in the sense one can be active, one can be passive. In this way you can add variety to your sentences. The last sentences of your paragraph should give the impression that you have clearly said all that you wanted to say. Try to make your last sentences as impressive as you can. Your first sentence and last sentence should be very, very impressive. Your first sentence should force the person to be wanting. He should want to read. Oh, what is this? This is a very nice, interesting line starting here. I should read this. So that should be, you should be able to attract the reader with the first line. And when you end or conclude also in a proper way with an impressive sentence, or like we say, we can conclude with a moral. If you have a moral, if you have a proverb, if you have an idiom, whatever you have, you can put it in the last sentence. And that will create an impression in the reader's mind, the person who is reading your paragraph. And if a word limit, very, very important, if a word limit is given for your paragraph, do not exceed it. If a word limit, if I say 150 to 170, do not exceed. A maximum you can go up to 172, 173, or minimum that you can come down to is 145, 146. Below that will get you less marks. So I hope it is clear. These are the points. You will find all that I am reading in your English 2 book, and that is on page 128. You will find it there. Okay. These are the features that you have to follow while writing a paragraph. Okay. Now I'm giving you one homework, one very, very interesting paragraph that you can write, and that is write a paragraph of about 100 to 125 words on the topic, if I were a millionaire, if I were a millionaire, or if I were a crorepati, if I were a crorepati, or if I were a millionaire. Yes, your first sentence should begin with, if I were a millionaire, I would, then continue writing your paragraph. All your wishes could come true if you were a millionaire. So please write that for homework, and number of words that you will have to follow, 100 to 125. So it's a very, very short paragraph. Hardly it will be say 10 to 12 lines. Okay, so this is your homework. I hope you've understood all this. If not, please reread it again, read the features of this paragraph writing, and if it is not clear, then let me know. I'll explain it to you again. Okay, so that's your homework. Please submit today in the evening. Okay, bye bye.